Hey my glam girls, welcome back to my channel. This is Chelsea, where we talk about all things glam and all things girly. So today I will be reviewing the new Dior Luminizers, and I have them right here in front of me. I have two, so we're going to be demoing them on the face. I will be talking about their claims and also comparing them to their standard highlighter to see if there's any differences, what my personal take is between the two, which one might be best for you, and all of that good stuff. So stay tuned for all of that. Thank you so much for deciding to click on my video and spend some time with me today. I truly do appreciate it. If you are new, I would love for you to consider subscribing and joining the Glam Girl Squad. And let's just get right into this video. So like I said, I will be reviewing the new Dior Luminizer. So this is the packaging of the Luminizers. They're called Forever Couture Luminizers. There is 6 shades and they do retail for $48. The outer packaging of the highlighters looks like so. So it's very similar to that cushion outer packaging of the new bronzer. The difference is that the new Luminizer has this like shiny, hard outer plastic packaging, whereas the bronzer has more of this cushion packaging and it's not as shiny. So hopefully you can see the differences between the two packagings. But in terms of just like their size, they're both the same size width-wise. And then on the back of them, they are quite similar. So just to show you those differences. Product amount, we get 6 grams of product or 0.21 ounces of product. And like I said, they do retail for $48 each, and we get a total of 6 shades. So with these luminizers, Dior is saying that they are gonna have a pearlescent type of pigment that will offer radiance to the face and a multi-dimensional effect. We are also having similar claims as with the new bronzers. These new highlights are going to be composed of 95% of natural origins in terms of the ingredients that are used to formulate these highlighters. So they're going to have a more natural based ingredient base compared to their other highlighters. In terms of the shades that I picked up, the first shade that I have here is 06. This is Coral Glow. And when I saw this, I was like, this could be a highlighter on me, or this could be a really beautiful blush. So I got that shade because if you know me, I love me some coral-based anything. And then the other shade that I got is 04 Golden Glow. And this one I think just looks so, so pretty. I was tempted to get one more and then I said, no, we're not doing that. Both of the highlighters do come with this protective sleeve. And unlike the original highlighters, they don't come with the velvet sleeve or the velvet packaging, which I did kind of miss. I was like, I like the velvet sleeve. Okay, so let's put these on the face. So what I want to do is I want to put both of these shades on my cheeks as blushes. So this is the Dior Nude Luminizer, and I have this one in the shade called Peach Dune. And even though this is a coral, they both look kind of similar in the pan, so I figured we could put them on the cheeks just to see the differences. And then I want to put these two as actual highlights. And so this is the Nude Luminizer, and this is in the shade 03. Then on my cheeks, I did put, kind of accidentally, a little bit of blush. I did go in with the Chanel Pink Explosion blush, and I just have it right here. Like as I was applying it, I was like, wait, no, I don't want to put blush on. So there's a little bit of blush here. But anywho, so let's start off with 06 Coral Glow. So here's a swatch of Coral Glow. And then going in with my Sonia G mini cheek brush, we're going to apply this on the cheeks, like I said, as a blush. And that is really, really pretty. And I am going to be putting on a lot just so that we can see it. But I think this is really gorgeous. For me, I would probably use this as a blush highlighter. What I mean by that is I probably wouldn't use this like solely as my highlight, but I would use it as like a blush topper, kind of like we have here. Or if I'm doing like a quick makeup look and I want to kind of have a twofer, just applying this maybe all up here and having it act as, like I said, a blush highlighter. But I think this color is really, really pretty, very complimentary to the skin. And I do think the shade will work for complexions that are tan to deep. I don't think this would show up best as a highlighter for lighter or fair complexions. maybe as like a shimmery blush, but not obviously as a highlight. I'm gonna go in with the Nude Luminizer, and like I said, this is in Peach Dune, going in with my Sonia G Designer Pro Brush. And that looks extremely pretty on the cheeks as well. Forgot to give you a swatch of that, so let me swatch it really quick. So here are these two shades swatched together. This is Coral Glow with the Nude Luminizer, and this is Peach Dune from the Nude Luminizer. And swatched on the arm, they do kind of look similar. Coral Glow definitely has more of that coral hue to it, but they both have a golden base to the highlighters. I think on the cheeks, looking at them from a distance, you probably can't see the difference in actual color, like the base color. I think when looking at them from a distance, you just see that golden hue and that golden glow on the cheeks. So I don't see too much of a difference in terms of color-wise. In terms of formulation, I feel like ironically, I got more glow, like more high shine glow from the newer highlighter, and I wasn't expecting that. I thought this luminizer would have given me more of that high shine glow, because when I looked up the description of these were claiming to give you high shine glow, radiance, and all of the above. Both of them stated that you would get a multi-dimensional effect from the two. And obviously I'm seeing that because I do see the coral hue with this one, and I also see the peachy hue from this one looking up close. But from a distance, I don't think you can see too much of a difference on the cheek. You guys let me know, because obviously you can see some things that I can't see prior to editing. Now going in with the actual highlighter shade. So going in with Golden Glow. This is the newer Dior highlighter. So here is Golden Glow swatched, and that looks beautiful as well. And then I'm going in with my Surratt's, I forgot what brush this is. I want to say this is one of the eye brushes, but I like to use it as highlight. And oh, this is so pretty. This is really, really pretty. Very smooth, just like the Coral Glow highlight. And I love this more. It has more of like a golden champagne type of color to it. I think if you are about my complexion, maybe a shade or two deeper, you could get away with this particular shade. I'm not sure how it would look on extremely rich complexions, simply because when I'm looking at it, it does look a little more champagne-y than it does gold based. So that's something to take into consideration. So now we're going to go in with this particular shade 03 on this side, and I'm just going to use the same brush and flip it over. Now this one has us glowing to the gods, okay? And I knew it would. This one is beautiful. I think this one, in terms of its formulation, it's not as smooth and not as, if I could say, fine on the cheeks. I do feel like this particular highlighter, if I could say, accentuating a little bit more of my texture, just because it is more high shine and radiant. So I'm gonna get up a little bit closer so you can see. So I have like a couple of bumps up here. And with any highlighter, I think in general, highlight will accentuate textures, but you know, some does a little bit more than others. From a distance though, I think it still looks very smooth on the cheek. Compared to this one, I don't think it is accentuating texture as much, and it is a little more fine in its application. I feel like this highlighter, which is a Nude Luminizer highlighter, is a little bit more, it was a little bit more fine, but looking at the two in the pan, they do have different formulations. So take that into consideration. I feel like this powder here is a little more fine than this powder right here. So that's why we're seeing potentially the differences of formulation and how it's sitting on the face. Whereas this side, I feel like both highlighters look really nice and smooth on the cheeks. And they really do blend very well into the cheeks. So I think if you have texture and you're not trying to accentuate that texture, but you are into highlighters, I think these new highlighters from Dior are really good ones to look into. Or I would also say look into this newer formulation because it seems to be smooth as well. I think this particular formulation, because it is so high shine, I think this one is a little harder to control if you don't want that high shine highlight. Formula wise, if you have a lot of texture that you don't want to accentuate, I probably wouldn't go for this particular formulation, because as you can see, you're gonna get you a glow, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, our preferences. I do, however, think this shade would work beautifully against richer complexions. Let me go ahead and swatch that for you as well. This is 03 Golden Glow, the newer highlighter. And then we have Peach Dune, and then the newer highlighter in Coral Glow. So as you can see, we're getting the most pigmentation, the most high shine type of payoff from this luminizer in 03. And this is one of their original shades, if I could say that. 03 also is going to have more of that golden base to it. So if you're looking at these two side by side, hopefully it's a little more clear why I feel this shade in Golden Glow may not work as well on rich complexions compared to 03. Just because 03 does have more of a golden base to it compared to Golden Glow. So guys, that is it. That is my review of both of these types of highlighters. I think these newer ones are beautiful. I'm so glad that I picked them up. I really enjoyed the very smooth formulation of the highlighters on the cheeks. And I think in terms of color, like I said, I do see some of that coral hue to this particular shade that I used as a blush. So I do see a distinctive difference between the two. I'm glad that I didn't get more, because I don't know if I would have seen so much of a difference between the shades that I would have chosen, because I would have gone toward more of the deeper shades. But I think the formulation is gorgeous. I definitely would recommend it if these are highlighters that you're looking into, because it is quite smooth on the cheek. These do claim to be very long wearing, so I will give you feedback on that as I wear these more, because this is more of a first impression. But the claims of these highlighters is to be long lasting and long wearing on the skin. So I will report back should my findings be different, but I really, really enjoy these. I also enjoy these highlighters as well. When I want some high shine, I'm reaching for this one. This is 03. Just to give it to me. And then I absolutely adore Peach Dune, because I love peachy coral types of highlighters for the summer. So I've been loving this one just in general. But yes, I honestly recommend all 4 highlighters that I tried on my face. I will have them listed down below should you be interested in checking them out. And that's it, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know how you like both of these highlighters on the face, and let me know if you are interested in them. And if you made it to this point in the video and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing and joining the Glam Girl Squad. And guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.